Good evening, Kenton community. My name is Sabatino Samato. I'm your superintendent, and this is your weekly connection update. So, a very short connection this week, but very important one. First, we're going to talk about finishing strongly. Then, we're going to move to a new tradition that has started at Kenmore East. We'll focus on some school highlights, and then we'll get to our recognition. So, let's get going. First, approaching the finish line. You'll see that title right here in the connection, and this is for all of our students. Students, we know we only have a couple weeks left, but this is truly where the rubber meets the road. This is where you have to kick it into another gear and make sure that you're finishing strongly. You've heard me say this before, like a runner at the end of the race, make sure that you cross that finish line doing the best that you possibly can do. And that's what you'll see right here in the connection. And speaking of right here in the connection, we have our important dates for graduation coming up. Big picture graduation will take place at 7 p.m. on Friday, June 17th at Kenmore Middle School. The Kenmore East graduation will take place at 6 p.m. Saturday, June 25th at Kleinhans, and the Kenmore West graduation will take place at 2 p.m. Sunday, June 26th at Kleinhans. These events are not just milestones in our students' lives, they are also the culmination of everyone's hard work. We can look back with immense pride at all of our graduating seniors and what they have accomplished. Folks, commencement, just want to finish with this. It's defined as a beginning, not an end. Let's celebrate all of our students in their new journey, all of our underclassmen, all of our kiddos in elementary school and middle school. The best way for you to do that is making sure that you finish your year strongly. Nothing is a better tribute to our seniors than that. Our next is our Kenmore East Senior Walk. This is a brand new tradition that just started this year at Kenmore East, and on Tuesday, June 7th, Kenmore East High School organized its first ever senior walk where members of the class of 2022 traveled to Edison Elementary and Franklin Elementary, where they paraded through the hallways in their caps and gowns as elementary students and staff cheered them on. Students in the kindergarten through fourth grade, all of whom will be future Kenmore East Bulldogs one day, were excited to recognize members of the graduating class and see firsthand what they can look forward to. And folks, right there in the connection, you'll see there's a little link that you can actually watch video of this event. It was so wonderful. Congratulations to the Kenmore East community for doing such a great job, and congratulations to Franklin and Edison for showing students how important it is to really set that goal for your future. Great job to both communities. Then you'll see our school highlights, and this week we have Kenmore West in there, you have Hoover in there, Franklin's there a couple times, Kenmore East is a couple times, and then again with Hoover, and then all of our high schools. So I really encourage you, really look at some of those things that are highlighted for the schools. Excellent things going on at the end of our school year. And finally, our recognition. And this week we have two recognitions. First, our Ken West Corridor of Honor inductees. During the June 1st academic recognition ceremony at Kenmore West High School, the school community was proud to honor two new inductees into the Kenmore West Corridor of Honor, Sam Violante and Kenneth Felges. Mr. Violante graduated from Kenmore West in 1971 and went on to have a successful career in investment banking, also known as Sammy V. During his career, he began to struggle with even the most basic tasks, which resulted in a mental health diagnosis. This was a turning point in Sammy V's life. Mr. Violante found a new purpose in his work with Compass House, a shelter and resource for the homeless, by sharing his story with the homeless and runaway youth. As time went on, Mr. Violante's service extended to other youth organizations throughout Western New York, including Gateway Longview, Plymouth Crossroads, and St. Adalbert's Response to Love Center, in addition to giving motivational speeches in schools and colleges. In this way, Mr. Violante has touched the lives of countless young people in Western New York. And also another recognition, Mr. Felges. This name rings a bell to many people who are familiar with our school district. The faculty inductee was an anchor of the Kenmore West English department throughout his 34-year teaching career. Known for his innovative and unique teaching strategies, Mr. Felges dedicated his life to his students and the betterment of Kenmore West as a community. His dynamic style engaged thousands of students that passed through his classroom. Mr. Felges, along with fellow corridor inductee Barbara Heller, established the community club at Kenmore West, and he was also largely responsible for creating the district-wide faculty talent show. Mr. Felges is also a prolific published poet and has inspired many other writers. Each year, the Kenmore-West English Department awards a student writer the Kenneth Felges Poetry Award for Outstanding Writing in Poetry. After retiring from Kenmore-West in 2001, Mr. Felges continued his passion for teaching at Mount St. Mary's. So I really encourage everyone to check out The Connection this week and read about Sammy V and Mr. Felges and all their tremendous history right here in Kenton. And our next recognition, the Niagara Frontier League Award winners, NFL is what we call Niagara Frontier League here. We are extremely proud to recognize 4 outstanding coaches and contributors to district athletic programs at the 85th Annual Niagara Frontier League Banquet on Tuesday. Science teacher Keith Brophy was named Kenmore East 2022 Coach of the Year. Mr. Brophy has taught and coached at Kenmore East for 32 years. He has coached almost every position at every level within the sport of football, while also serving as a track and field and basketball coach. He has served in other roles as well, including basketball and baseball scorekeeper and site supervisor. He also helped create the new unified sports basketball and bowling programs at Kenmore East. Retired social studies teacher Jeff Brunger was named the recipient of the 2022 Cornerstone Award during his 39-year career in teaching in the Kenmore Middle and Kenmore East, as well as the leader of the District Social Studies Department and teacher mentor. Mr. Brunger also impacted thousands of students as the interscholastic coach. He had a very successful career coaching cross country as well as indoor and outdoor track and field. After his retirement, he went on to volunteer for 27 additional seasons. Math teacher Jeff Orlowski was named Kenmore-West Coach of the Year. Mr. Orlowski has led the field hockey and girls ice hockey programs while also serving as JV baseball coach and volunteer assistant baseball coach. He has won numerous coaching distinctions during his coaching career. Mr. Orlowski led the girls ice hockey team to 6 Section 6 championships, including this past winter, while the team also earned the Sportsmanship Award from the Western New York Ice Hockey Referees Association. School nurse Sharon Scholes was named recipient of the 2022 Cornerstone Award. Ms. Scholes has been a key contributor to the district's athletic department in a multitude of capacities. She has numerous specialized medical certifications. She also serves as the district liaison to the athletics department for school nurses district-wide. She has been instrumental in assisting her fellow nurses with numerous athletic responsibilities and tasks and has been a tremendous supporter of the athletic program. And that brings us to the end of the connection this week. And I really encourage everyone, take the time to talk about how important the end of the school year is. Remember, we must finish strongly because together we are Kenton strong. We are absolutely Kenton proud, and we will do whatever it takes to move Kenton forward. Thank you very much and have a wonderful weekend.